Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over cooking in TBC, how to level to 375 from 300, dailies, rewards from dailies, and foods you might want for raids. Now if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on any new content. With further ado, let's get started and hop into this cooking. So from 300 cooking to 375, you'll need 25 Ravager flesh, 25 Clefthoof meat or warped flesh, and 25 spicy Crawdad or 40 to 60 Serpent flesh or raptor ribs. First off, what you want to do is you want to get the master cookbook and then pick up the recipe Ravager Dog. It's going to be an attack power food from your starting location in the Outlands in either Thrallmar or Honor Hold. So from 325 to 350, we have an option between the roasted Clefthoof or the warp burger, whatever's available to you. Both of these recipes are going to be coming from Nagrand, either in Garadar or in Talar, from Nula the Butcher or Eureki. So from 350 to 375, you have three options. You have the spicy Crawdad, the crunchy Serpent, or the Shortribs. Now, the spicy Crawdad, that's going to be at either of the Alliance or Horde base in Terakar Forest, and then the crunchy Serpent and Shortribs are going to be available by both factions by an NPC named Ravencloak at Evergrove. Now, the first name of this is Xeranthea, and I didn't know if I could say it right, but anyways, the only reason why we would go with the other is because the actual Furious Crawdad is kind of rare in the world. Now, going on to the cookbook for Alliance, it's right here in the back by Gaston. And then if you come up here and just turn right around, you will be able to get the Ravager Dog recipe. It's not a limited time recipe and it's not a limited use. It's in the top left. Everyone can grab it. Most of these recipes are like that, except for when you get to Xanthia in Evergrove. So now that you got 375 cooking, it's something to be said to go into cooking dailies. Now, cooking dailies are going to give you a few rewards, either a crate of food or a barrel of fish. Now, first off, we have Manalicious, where you just collect Mano berries in Netherstorm. Then we have Revenge is Tasty, and you kill Monstrous Killari in Skedis for a giant wing. And then you combine it in the pot with the warp burger. Then you've got Soup for the Soul using 4 Clefthoof. You cook up in the ancestral grounds in the Grand. There's a fire, and then this gives you the coordinates. But you can just build your own campfire and cook anywhere you'd like. Then you've got the Super Hot Stew that's cooking in Abyssal Flame Burger at Forge Camp Anger in Blades Edge Mountains. To use a cooking fire, combine 1 crunchy Serpent and 2 short ribs in a cooking pot to return. Now you can save yourself a ton of time and effort by farming, making, and baking a few stacks of the pre-made items. Warp Burger, roasted Clefthoof, crunchy Serpent, and the short ribs in the bank ready to go. But like I said, there is rewards. So there's rewards that come from both just the barrel of fish and just the crate of meat. For the rewards for both, we have Captain Rumsey's Logger. That's going to be the fishing bonus. We also have Recipe Kibler Bits. That's going to increase your strength and spirit of your pet. This is going to be big for hunters. Then we have the recipe Storm Chops. This is going to be teaches you how to cook storm chops, charges you with energy causing lightning to occasionally zap nearby enemies for the next 30 minutes. And finally, you're going to have the delicious chocolate cake, and that's going to make you very happy for 1 hour. Don't know really what that does to you, to be honest. I've never actually gotten that from a reward. Next up, we do have the barrel of fish. So from the barrel of fish, you have 2 rewards. You can either get the boiled bloodfin, or you could either get the skullfish soup. Now, the skullfish soup does have 20 spell crit and 20 spirit, where the boiled bloodfin gives you 8 resistance to all schools of magic. Then we're going to have the crate of meat. This is just going to give us the spicy hot talbuck. This is going to be a hit rating and spirit food that's going to be very big for melee. I don't know if this hit rating counts for casters because there's no spell hit personally. But now that we're getting into that conversation, let's get into the foods that you're going to be using in raids. So this is going to be the caster setup for foods. There's going to either be the blackened basilisk, the poached bluefish, the crunchy serpent, and then optionally you also have the skullfish soup and the blackened sporefish. Generally, if you're a caster, you're going to be using the first three, the blackened basilisk, the poached bluefish, or the crunchy serpent. Now, I've been looking into this. You could potentially use the blackened sporefish for healing food, but the golden fish sticks are just so powerful. It's the only real healing food that's out during 2.5. I don't know if any other foods come out in any other later phases. If there are, don't forget to drop them in the comments below so I can put something in about that. But next up, we're going to have the range and melee food. This is going to be the spicy hot talbuck. That's the hit rating. They're going to have the wart burger. That's going to be the agility food. And then the Ravager dog is going to be your attack power food. Most classes are going to overlook a lot of cooking. And what I would recommend is going into cooking. It could save you some money. And it could also make you some money if you're out gathering some meat in the world. And that's about it. Any other questions, don't forget to drop them in the comments below. If I missed something, drop it in the comments below as well. I do stream on Twitch generally every morning at about 7 EST until about 2 p.m. The link will be in the description below. I hope this guide brought you all the way up to 375 like it did myself. And as always, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video.